So this is 1 week after our budget challenge has finished. And we're gonna be shopping with a large grocery budget again today. We're also gonna do a kitchen tour later on. I'm really excited to show you guys my favorite parts of how we've set up our kitchen and its functionality before we take it all down and move to our new kitchen. We've been off the budget challenge for 1 week and it's been amazing. We've been able to eat more fruit, which is something that we really missed. We've also really enjoyed topping our food with cheese, sour cream, and salsa. It's been a week of cheese, and more cheese. We're still cooking lots of beans, and we're enjoying them, especially with the new toppings. The week flew by, and it feels like the month has flown by as well. Before we know it, we'll be at our new place and cooking in our new kitchen. Even though I often feel cramped in our current kitchen, which appears more spacious on video than it really is, I will miss it, and I will really miss sharing a house with our landlords and walking around our neighborhood. I'm trusting God to help me through this transition, and to help my husband, whose workload is immense, considering our move timeline and his work deadlines. We've sought the Lord on this move, and we're confident it's the right place and the right time. It's exciting, it's uncomfy, and we're taking it day by day. It's also the salmonberry season, and we're picking some berries. This is one of my favorite activities to do, and hopefully we're gonna be able to make some jam and some juice from this. We'll definitely make something. Ta-da! This is how many we have so far. So the big ones have to go on top. This is a blueberry bush or a black huckleberry bush. You can see they're not gonna go red. They're almost ready. Look at these ones. Oh, they look so good. Oh my gosh, they look so close to ready. Bloop. 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 They move so weird. Don't you like it? Here you go. Highlights this week were all of our meals, especially the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that were made with the salmonberries that we picked. And tacos with spicy taco shells, beef cooked with onions, red onions, and garlic, and mixed with spices, tomato paste, and cooked lentils, which were topped with cheese, lettuce, sour cream, and salsa. And homemade burgers! They were super cheesy, and the tomatoes and lettuce were so good on them. They were even better than Fat Burger, even though they only had a 1/4 pound of beef each, instead of 1/2 pound. Today is Wednesday. Let's see what we're working with. Okay, so down here, we've got through about this much sugar. We've finished the whole wheat flour, and we're about 1/3 of the way through the white flour. We still have some sugar, we still have some chocolate chips. I don't think we've gone through any chocolate chips this past week. Up here, we've had a bit of gum. I portion out 11 pieces per week for my husband. We didn't even refill the chocolate chip container. It's just gone for now. And we haven't done any baking. Rice-wise, we went through about 1 liter of rice. We do not have any backstock of oil or paper towels. We have a lot of coffee filters. We still have some of this tea. I've started doing double tea in the morning, so I will mix both teas. I have a lot of this tea. I just got it last week. We no longer have any nettle tea for our herbal teas, and the rest is the same. Still saving our hydration sticks. Peanuts, we have a lot, but we went through a little bit. All the munchies are gone. So we still have these pretzels. And bean-wise, we worked through about 1/2 of our lentils, leaving us with maybe 1 pound left. And we still have all the chickpeas from last week, probably 2.5 pounds. And we still have this little bit of pot barley. Mint-wise, we went through about 1/2. We did refill our salt once, so this salt level is slightly lower. We still have our backup ham. This area is looking quite empty. We went through quite a bit of pasta. We still have 1 pound left. We still have our can of corned beef and our fruit cocktail, and under half a pound of large flake oats. We still have one head of garlic, and one piece. Popcorn wise, we still have a little bit, and our rice vinegar. I think I finished the honey, there's still a few drops. We have one onion left, no bananas. Oil wise, we have almost finished this bottle, but I needed more oil for something. Oh yeah, for our bread, so I started the new bottle. It's so hard to see, it's right here. So we've hardly used any. So we'll date this soon. In terms of spices, I haven't filled up the garlic powder because I need to wash it first. I've just been using it out of the bag. And same with the onion powder. As for the Italian seasoning, we have just a tiny itsy bitsy bit left. And we still have paprika and cayenne powder. We've still got 2 russet potatoes. And we have 1 loaf of bread up here. So you'll notice that in the fridge, we no longer have things labeled as much because I've started using our whiteboard to keep track of everything to make it more convenient and quick, even though it does take a little bit more mental work to really keep track of everything in the fridge. And into the fridge, egg-wise, we have 2 uncooked eggs, and we have 4 soft-boiled eggs. We have some cut jalapenos and a couple of buns. And we also have some more buns down here. We still have some yogurt, it's quite full, it's about here. We still have some cheese. We ate a lot of cheese last week. It was so good. We have cooked lentils. We have cooked beef with lentils, veggies, and tomato paste. We have cooked rice, cooked butter garlic pasta. We still have pickled onions, pickled carrots. This is a salmonberry jam. It can be used as jam, though it's not ideal. And we still have green curry paste, gochujang, tomato paste, and some leftovers, which we'll eat today. Into our veggie drawer, we have 3 jalapenos, and we still have our 3 mushrooms. They're still looking good. Into our fruit drawer, we have 2 oranges, 1 lemon, and 1 lime. So we've finished all of the paste salsa, and we still have a bit of salsa verde. Peanut butter wise, oh, we have a lot. Okay, we have quite a bit. And we still have our 4 packs of soy sauce and a third of our better than bouillon. Butter wise, we've gone through about a third of the butter. We still have tons of mustard, a bit of ketchup, and some sriracha. As for our yeast, we've almost finished it. I don't even know if this is enough for 1 batch. We probably won't be stocking up until we move to the new place. And this is how much milk we currently have. And into the freezer. We still have our applesauce and our chicken skin, which we now have a plan for. We still have all the cooked barley we had before, so these 2 and these 2. We still have our lemon zest, and this is new, frozen salmonberries, the red ones, which I plan to make into a juice. We still have our beef fat and oatmeal, and just ice. This is all bread down here. I've portioned it out for communion, so we have little buns to take communion at home, and I plan to make the salmonberry juice with that, and then a little loaf, which I might use for breadcrumbs for like meatballs or some sort of black bean burger. Over here, we still have some frozen huckleberries. We still have about 2 pounds of pulled pork, our veggie scraps, and 6 extra ripe bananas. Let's have a look at our sheets. Okay, so this week we are going to be working with a large budget again. This is kind of like another week off for us to kind of recover mentally and physically and to prepare us for our move. So we were planning on doing 2 large weeks and then starting our debt payoff journey next week. And I think we will in terms of budget, but we won't establish the whole series yet because next week we are moving and my husband has a lot of work. So I think next video will actually be a live stream of shopping, but we will be shopping and have our regular format for this video, or as close to the regular format as we can. So this week we are working with $100 in our food budget, and I have added $25 to our household budget. Last week we were thinking that we would shop with 0 in our household budget, but we're not going to be depriving ourselves in these next weeks. And we do have some rollover from last week. So we will add that in as well. Okay, so we're gonna be working, I'm probably gonna say 100 a lot, but we're really gonna be doing our calculations from $103.53 and $29.28. And this week, we are gonna be looking for milk and eggs, ketchup, fruit and veg, and for our household, toilet paper, tissue boxes, and paper towel. The only one that's really important is toilet paper, and the other ones we can wait for a sale. Okie dokes, and we're going to be going through all the flyers, and we will keep our rain check from Superstore in mind as well. Just because we're tight on time, we likely will not be going to both stores, even with the larger budget. So we will go to Walmart and Persia Foods, but we will see. Okay, let's look through the flyers. Okay, here we are at the Superstore flyer, but I also want to say, I think that my mom sent me a little picture from the Costco flyer, and I think starting tomorrow on the 21st, dates will be on sale, $2 off. So it was like £2, I think, for $6 or $7. We're gonna have a closer look at that. We'll see if we can find it online. But that is something we would really want to add or spend this budget on as well. So those would really carry us. Okay, so this is the Superstore flyer starting May 21st. Oh, wow, a $3 mango, peach mango. Looks big, looks good. It's not getting us this week. Ooh, the cheese is back to $8.79 rather than $8.99. It's a sale now. Interesting. It's not going on our list. Ooh, $2.50 for the tortilla chips. $340. I feel like this is a pretty good price, but we already went through all our salsa, so we're gonna let it go. But if you guys are interested in trying, it seems decent for 340 grams or 350 grams. The ketchup. Okay, so it's on sale at Superstore for $3.50. I do believe the regular price of the Great Value ketchup at Walmart is $3.49, so that's quite similar. I'm not gonna write it down because we haven't tried this one, so we don't know if we like it, though we're not very picky. Okay, so it's Wednesday right now, so these are the pre-flyer prices. So this tomato paste was good. I don't know if I'm a great judge of tomato paste as I haven't used it that much, but I think we got 136 milliliters for $1, and this is 369 milliliters for $187, which is a better price. And it's regular price $189, so not bad. Ooh, they have Annie's mac and cheese for $175 again. Was it $169 way back? Or no, I think it was $175. I have heard that they have been bought maybe a little while ago by a bigger company, and they have changed the recipe. And yeah, let's just have a look if that's the case with these ones. It's not looking terrible. Let's see. Okay, it's really not the day to analyze this, but that is something that would be interesting to analyze together in the future. It's not the day because we have to keep it brief. Okay, that's it for Superstore's weekly flyer. Is it? No, it's not. Okay, that's it for Superstore's weekly flyer. I didn't write anything down. That's fine. We'll move on. Let's have a look at Kin's Daily Deals, the daily specials. Okay, so today they have grape tomatoes for $1.99. Interesting. And 2 for $1 lemons. And starting Friday, May 22nd until Sunday, May 24th, they have long cucumbers for 99 cents. And 2 for $3 jumbo avocados. It's not gonna be for us. Next, we'll go to Walmart. Okay, so this is the Walmart flyer. Ooh, they have the mini cucumbers, 1 pound for $1.94. And that is kind of appealing, but now I'm thinking, what if we can just get regular cucumbers and maybe we could get 2 pounds for $1.94. So I'm not gonna write it down. They have corn for 64 cents. The corn was really good, but now that we've got it at the 33-cent price at Persia Foods, it's no longer feeling like a good deal at 64 cents. Though it's not guaranteed we'll get that again. We'll see if we can find frozen corn for $2.94. They have the olive oil. This is so good. Ooh, it's not the classic, it's extra virgin, which is what we've been cooking with so far. No, though now I've been wanting to cook with the classic version because the extra virgin olive oil, I'm considering the smoke points. We haven't had a lot of mental space to consider that, but I'm starting to think about it. Okay, let's write this down. This is huge. Olive oil, 1 liter for $9.97. That's huge. That is so good. We'll go into the store and we will make sure the expiry dates on this olive oil are good, and then hopefully we can really stock up. We will see. Yeah, so for the debt payoff journey, we were planning on having a rollover of like, not rollover, but we were planning on starting with a fund that we can draw from because we have some savings from our budget challenge. So we'll keep that in mind as we plan, and we may pull from that early. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because it is important to stock up. This week's budget, it was meant to help us stock up a little bit, but it was really meant to help us celebrate finishing the challenge and also just have kind of like a few weeks of normalcy and feeling like just not being hard pressed in terms of our food and other things. So yeah, we'll keep all that in mind. They have cloverleaf tuna for $1.14. Not as good as, well, the price is not as good as the great value tuna for 90 something cents. But if you're interested, that seems like a good price. Well, it seems like a decent price for cloverleaf. I don't say that with a lot of confidence though, because we have not been buying that. Okay, this is also very interesting. Chocolate milk. Do you want, oh yeah, okay, my husband says he wants chocolate milk, so let's put that in. Chocolate milk for $1.48, and it's gonna be 750 milliliters. Okay, something else here. I don't know. I know we do like to try our best to be healthy, but we used to really like this sauce, and this is a good price for it, so let's have a look. Oof, that's rough. The first ingredient is high fructose corn syrup. We know, I don't feel like we looked at that before. Okay, well, let's let it go. Let's let it go. If y'all like this because it's delicious and you don't mind some high fructose corn syrup, it's $2.47 opposed to $3.97. It's a good one. Also, if you like corned beef, $2.97 instead of $4.97. We have yet to try it. Okay. $4.21 for regular large white eggs. That is an oof. It has been so nice having 2 dozen eggs in the fridge. I was hoping to continue with that. We did not catch the weekly Shoppers egg deal if it was on this week. Anyway, I'm not gonna write this down yet. We'll compare it to other stores. Ooh, they have the lentil deal again. That is so good. Let's write that down. The honey. I'm gonna write it down. It's 500 grams of honey for $6.77. It's the feta for $4.98. Though my mom also sent me, starting tomorrow, they're like a picture of the Costco flyer that was, I think they were selling like a kilogram for a certain price, and per gram it was a better price. So we're gonna look at that, and we're just gonna keep this in mind. Ooh, Scotty's. A 9-pack for $9.98. Feels pretty good. Pay $6.50 for 6. $1.08. $1.10. That is all right. We'll write this down as an option. Scotty's. Ooh, the paper towels. 6 rolls for $8.70. No, for $8.47. We'll write that down as well. Okay, that's it for the Walmart flyer. Let's move on to the No Frills flyer. Okay, so this is the No Frills flyer. Okay, so we have a rain check for 2 pounds of medium grass-fed beef for $14. And here we can see $11.88 for lean ground beef. Also grass-fed. That's much better. Just rip this note, JK. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna keep that. Oh, maybe it is worth going to Superstore. Ooh. Okay, let's write it down. Well, this is No Frills, but we could price match. If it's in stock, and if it's not, you would probably have to go to No Frills. Would that be worth it? Some might call this easy math, but I'm not risking anything. $5.94 per pound. This is very appealing. Okay, let's write it down, and we'll just consider 2 pounds lean grass-fed beef for $11.88. Ooh, they have olive oil here, this Gallo brand. 1 liter for $7.99. If you guys know it, that could be a great deal in terms of 1 liter of extra virgin olive oil. That sounds so good. We don't know this brand, so we probably will go for our $10 one. But yeah, I don't know, that's cool. And there's this luncheon meat for $1.50. If y'all eat that, that seems like a good deal as well. Not sure how it compares to the size of the corned beef that we saw and what luncheon meat is, but we're not going to investigate today. No Frills is also offering this 700 grams of cheese for $8.79, which is the old regular price, and which may still be the regular price at No Frills. I'm not sure. Celebration cookies at $3. feel like this is the lowest price we've seen these hot dogs, the chicken wieners. I don't know if they're good or not, but it's a low price. We're gonna look into it another day, likely. No Frills is offering the ketchup that Superstore has on sale for $5.19 opposed to $3.50. And this is what they're gonna be offering starting Thursday, May 21st. But as of Wednesday, May 20th, the regular price is $4.59, $5.19. Anyway, it's out of stock, so. Ooh, the yogurt is on sale for $1.99. I feel like that's the lowest price we've seen yogurt. $1.99, 750 grams. Ooh, they're also offering their beans in the flyer for $4.49, meaning we could price match those at Superstore. More variety of beans, perhaps. I know it seems like we wouldn't get beans because we're not challenging ourselves right now, but we're still operating with a pretty small budget, and we highly value protein, and we enjoy beans. Okay, that's it for the No Frills flyer. Next, let's go to Safeway. Oh, the cheese! 400 grams of Compliments cheese for $4.44. We're gonna write that down. Oh, and here is the Scotties 6 boxes for $6.49. We'll probably just do this, we'll see. Oh, I feel like this is a good deal. We do not really eat these, but they're nice every once in a while. We likely won't be getting it, but if this is a comfort food for you, these are $1. They're only 255 grams, but maybe that's okay with you. I don't know. It's a nice small snack. I don't know, I kind of wish that like when we click on it, we could go over here and then we could look at the details, not just add to the list, so that I feel like if we want to learn more about it, we have to go search it up. And we're not going to do that today. Ooh, they're offering 3 pounds of apples for $4. Price of roughly $1.33 per pound, which is not bad. It is kind of tempting to write down. They're offering Catelli tomato sauce for $2. They used to offer this for $1.66 sometimes, and they may still in the future. I feel like we are not going to write it down. Ooh, these are good. We've had these before. These are like the more, I think, natural version of what we just had, which was not too bad. Let's write it on the list. Tacos are a big, fun comfort meal for us, even though these taco shells are quite expensive for what they are, $3.99. Okay, that's it for the Safeway flyer. Now let's go to the Save on Foods flyer, and let's bring it all together. So this is the Save on Foods flyer. Okay, so on May 26th, the Tuesday, we'll be having some things for $1.49, but they won't tell us what the things are, so they will later. They want you to sign up for the email or check back. Ooh, why does this look so cool? Tri-pack onions. There's 3 different types of onions in here. That's just fun. $3.99. Yeah, we're not going to be getting this because we can go to Purchase Foods and we can get the red ones and the yellow ones. And I'm sure we could find the white ones somewhere else, and then overall it would be cheaper. But if y'all want to try, doesn't it just look fun? Ooh, at Save on Foods, they have 2 for $9 for Adam's peanut butter, 500 grams. Good to know. If y'all go to Save on Foods and like Adam's peanut butter. That's it for the Save on Foods flyer. Now we're going to consider where to go. Ideally, we'll shop today. At No Frills, they are offering 2 pounds of lean grass-fed beef for $11.88, which is the best price we've seen for beef these past 2 weeks. But chances are they will not have the 2-pack at Superstore, nor will they be willing to offer us a rain check because that is not their price. That's No Frills price. And the yogurt for $1.99 in their flyer, and beans and lentils. We'll definitely be wanting to go to Safeway for the cheese deal. Okay, so I think we will look. Oh yeah, and Walmart has the olive oil. Although there are some good deals that No Frills is offering that we could match at Superstore, I think we will not be going to Superstore, and let's check out all of our essentials at Walmart. Also, let's look at Costco. So I've heard the Costco warehouse has much more affordable prices than online. It would likely be inconvenient for us to go this coming week, but it would be worth it for the deal. Let's see if I can show you guys the deal online. Actually, and let's see how much this toilet paper is, as we will likely be getting toilet paper today. This one is good. It has massive squares, which are nice. Okay, so this is $32.99 for 30 rolls, $109 per roll. Pretty good. It's got 3 out of 5 stars. Let's have a look at that. Ooh, it's got a lot of 1 stars. 4 days ago, people are saying that it's gotten worse. quality control has gone down the tube. I feel like my mom did get a lot of it. Maybe she got the old ones. Ooh, some people even found it irritates them. Okay, well, we're not gonna look into all of this right now. Let's just leave that behind and let's look at what we're really looking for. Dates. It was like $8.99 for 1.25 kilograms, which is 2.75 pounds roughly. And it was $2 off, so it was like $6.99, $7 for all of that. Yeah, we would definitely want to get this. And then the feta as well. I honestly think we will take this out of our larger fund that we'll be starting the next challenge with. It was going to be $200 for deals, and if this is on sale, this would count as a deal. I know it gets a little messy in terms of like how to keep track of it, and it is also a little bit messy because we don't really have the whole challenge planned out, and we have been slowly planning our numbers. We don't have them set in stone, and we have a lot of different things in motion, and we do have quite a bit of leeway because of our last challenge. So we're still gonna really solidify what's right for us. And as for where we are today, let's just shop with the $100 for this week. And then stuff like the olive oil and these dates and the feta, I'm out of the fund that we'll have for deals for the next challenge. So right now, let's refocus and let's go to Walmart and look at what we need. Okie dokes. Did I say we were gonna get a chicken? We always look up milk first. Let's look up milk. Sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place. I think I need some tea. Next, we'll look at eggs. $4.21 for the eggs. That seems rough stuff. Wow, it feels bad. Hopefully this goes down. Okay, let's do the comparison to the 30 eggs. 34 cents an egg. This palette is inconvenient. Oh, I don't know. I'm struggling. Actually, it's only 4 cents. I don't know why I'm freaking out over 4 cents. Yeah, but like 21 just feels like it's the 2 rather than the 1. Yeah, okay, I've definitely made too big of a deal over 4 cents. I didn't realize it was 4 cents, but it feels really bad. Okay, let's break both these options down. 12 large eggs for $4.21 and 30 large eggs for $10.22. Okay, next, we really want a chicken as well. Did I say chicken? Okay, let's add this to the list. Whole chicken, roughly $15.50. Let's look up ketchup here. Interesting, the regular price of Heinz is $6.97 for 1.5 liters. So 1,500 milliliters. It's like $4.64 for 1 liter, which is better than the sale price. That seems really cool, really good. Where's the great value ketchup? Here it is, $3.48. We'll be going with this one, potentially. Let's look up frozen corn. We could try this one. Let's write it down. And let's have a look at their veg. Okay, the carrots are still $2.94. That's very nice. 3 pounds of carrots. For $2.94. Or we can finally get, because it is our special week, the colorful carrots that we used to get. That would be so fun. Oh my gosh, are they here? Ooh, the 10 pounds of russet potatoes are $4.24. We'll write that down as well. Ah, the rainbow carrots. 2 pounds organic rainbow carrots for $3.97. Okay, let's look through this, and then I just remembered something else. Ooh, the living lettuce trio. Let's write that down, $2.64. Okay, I don't think we're gonna go so far as to get 100 gram of teeny tiny tomatoes for $1.97, but we've had them before. They were so fun. It's been a long time though. It's not worth it. Is it worth it? It's not worth it. Is it worth it? I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. Should we write it down though? No, let's not. Anyway, we're gonna look up coconut water. My husband was really wanting some. This is not the best price by any means, but this is a brand we know, and we're gonna make it fit. Okay, we'll just look up coconut milk as well. It feels bad to not get it on sale. Well, this one is technically on sale. Let's try Thai Kitchen, potentially. Let's put it on the list. The stars! Pastina pasta. Ooh, because it's a special week, let's add this to the list. These are just things that, you know, it's like we just haven't been getting because they're not the lowest price. Okay, $2.44 for 340 grams. This used to be the only brand of pasta that we bought, but we're different now. Ooh, cute shapes. Ooh, that looks so good. We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. Okay, let's look at the fruit at Walmart. Their golden kiwis are now $10.97 for 2 pounds. That seems too expensive. Okay, I think that's it for the fruit. Is there anything else? Yes, let's also look at the dried beans. Ooh, lots of different great value beans. The black turtle beans are a favorite of ours. Right, these mung beans and other beans are still on sale. It's hard not to be like, you save $3. That makes it more worth it. Okay, let's add some options. Let's be a little bit realistic. Black-eyed peas, let's try. Black-eyed peas, $4.48 for 1.8 kilograms. And then why not, we could just add the mung beans as well. 0.8 kilograms for $4.48. We still have brown lentils though, that is a good price. Navy beans, let's write them down. Navy beans, 100 grams for $2.97. Okay, let's have a quick look at the canned stuff because tomato products would be great. Just look up tomato products. Tomato salts and citric acid. Nice, 23 ounces, 660 milliliters. Okay, let's try it. Only one person says it tastes weird. Well, potentially try it. Raw, strained, crushed tomatoes for $1.97. Oh, Muti is on sale. It's been so long. $3.97 divided by 796 milliliters. That's how much it is per milliliter times 398 milliliters. Are roughly the same price per milliliter. Cool. Let's write them both down. We have Muti chopped tomatoes, 398 milliliters for $1.97. Whole peeled tomatoes. I don't know why I like this so much, but it's exciting. Sometimes certain ingredients just make you like excited to cook. We'll quickly look at rollbacks and more. Oh yeah, the tuna. Oh yeah, sardines. I forgot to look at sardines. We'll write the tuna in as well. And we will also look up sardines. It'd be ideal to get some salmon, but we'll see. Not much for the sardines in terms of stuff that's in stock. Canned salmon. Let's have a look, let's think. Okay, we will do a quick calculation here. And this will be the last thing we do before we bring it all together. Okay, so we are gonna be comparing this one to this one. This is pink salmon and sockeye salmon. $7.57 for 418 grams. Will likely be cheaper because it's pink salmon compared to 213 grams of sockeye salmon. $3.80, yes. Let's just have a look at their nutrition facts. Whoa. Okay, so this is the pink salmon per 1/8 of the can. 0.7 grams of omega-3s per 1/4 of the can. 0.6. Double. Okay, I'm not gonna do all the math right now because we really do need to hurry it up. I think we're gonna go for volume on this one. 418 grams for $7.57. See, did I cover everything? I didn't look at toilet paper. So I think we will actually go to Safeway for the toilet paper. I don't have the mental to compare everything right now, and I think it's a decent deal. 12 double rolls for $6.49. Okie dokes. We're working from 103.53 cents for our food. Let's put some fun stuff in as well as some other stuff. Okay, so 103.53 minus 145 for the chocolate milk. That's 145 and 17 cents for the chocolate milk. And then 611 minus 17 cents as well for 4 liters of milk, minus 421 for a dozen eggs, minus 15.50 for whole chicken. Okay, 75.92, and then we will take out our regular carrots for $2.94 and 10 pounds of russet potatoes for $4.24, leaving us with $68.74. And we will also take out 2 pounds of our rainbow carrots for $3.97, and forgot, but we should definitely take out 12 for fruit. And since we have this other veg, let's do 8 for veg at Persia Foods, leaving us with $44.77. And we'll take out 1 liter of coconut water for $3.97, which seems a bit crazy, but it's a special week. And let's take out the pastina, the little stars, for $2.44. That will be fun. Let's also take out the coconut milk for $2.37. Ooh, the tomato products and everything else. Ooh, okay. Also make sure we get 2 blocks of cheese for $8.88. We'll then put in the honey for $6.77. We do want some beans and lentils, but if it doesn't fit, it's all right because we do have a lot, and then we'll be getting those a lot during the challenge, the next challenge. So we're working from 2034. Let's get the Aurora strained crushed tomatoes for $1.97 and the Muti chopped tomatoes for $1.97. Okay, and the pink salmon for $7.57, and a can of tuna and another can of tuna. So 2 cans of tuna, leaving us with $6.87. Yeah, I feel like no to the taco shells. That's all right. Here, it could be apples. We have 12 for fruit at Persia Foods. We don't need the apples. I feel like it's good to try something new like the black-eyed peas. Oh, part of me is like, let's go with what we know. Just get more brown lentils. Okay, let's do the black-eyed peas. Black-eyed peas. Okay, minus $4.48. We don't have ketchup with this. I think we'll be okay without ketchup though. You know what? I think we'll add the pastina back in. Yes, it's very exciting. I've been wanting that for a while, but I don't really know exactly how to cook with it right now. And it's not on sale, so let's just put it back in, cross it out. Because with this, we could afford ketchup, and ketchup would go well with fries. Or we could also get more brown lentils. And the salmon's still in here. Okay, that's good. Ketchup, brown lentils, ketchup, brown lentils. I think we should try to go without the ketchup, because it's still going to be that price. And we did eat a lot of it, and there is a lot of sugar in it. And even though it's good with fries, the fries we make are really good on their own as well. Okay, so from here we have $4.83. And what will we get with that? Will we get 3 pounds of apples, 1.8 kilograms of lentils, or navy beans? A new bean. I think we'll get navy beans. Even though the lentils perhaps are the best value and the best deal, we go for those lentils a lot. It would be nice to try the navy beans, maybe in a soup with carrots and onions and tomatoes and stuff. Okay, let's do it. And it's $2.97 for our navy beans, leaving us with $1.86. We'll see, maybe we can find 11 cents and get 2 Muti chopped tomatoes. Like 2 cans of that. I think we will. I think we'll be able to do that. Let's put times 2 minus $1.97. Then we'll be looking for 11 cents in our household budget. I know it's different from usual, but it's just one of those weeks. Okay, then we will be working from $29.28 in our household budget, and we'll be taking out $8.47 for 6 rolls of paper towel. Hopefully that'll fit. Should do the most important first. $6.49 for 12 rolls of toilet paper. $6.49 for 6 boxes of Scotty's facial tissues from Safeway. And we have $7.83 left. That's good. There's our 11 cents right there. Nice, you're 11. And 72. I guess we will roll over for the next week because we were going to officially start the debt payoff journey next week, but we're not going to officially start. We're just going to start on the budget and kind of have like a practice week. It would just be nice to do the pantry check in the new house and start the whole series there. Okay, let's just say that's that. Yeah. Okay, that's that.
For the price book, this is another week that we won't have time to include it in the video, but I'll definitely be adding the olive oil from Walmart in there. The next day, we were also offered some leftover onions, a lemon, and a green apple from my in-laws, so we picked them up before we went shopping. Let's shop. We went to Persia Foods and got 3 carrot oranges at 99 cents a pound, 3 navel oranges at 99 cents a pound, 1 Tangelo orange at $1.49 a pound, 1 sweet lemon at $2.99 a pound, 8 Persian cucumbers at 99 cents a pound, 4 white mushrooms at $3.99 a pound, 2 bunches of green onions for $1, 1 bunch of cilantro for 69 cents, 15 grape tomatoes at $2.99 a pound, 4 yellow onions at 79 cents a pound, 1 head of garlic at $3.99 a pound, 2 red peppers at $1.99 a pound, 1 large Hayden mango for what we thought was $2.50, and 2 bunches of bananas at 89 cents a pound. Our mango rang up for $2.99 instead of $2.50. On the receipt, it says that they're 2 for $5, but we didn't know that. That's okay. It's now our special mango. So our total at Persia Foods was $21.49. Then we went to Walmart and got 3 pounds of carrots for $2.94, 10 pounds of russet potatoes for $4.24, 2 pounds of organic rainbow carrots for $3.97. We subbed our liter of coconut water for another brand that was $2.77 and got 500 grams of honey for $6.77, 1.8 kilograms of black-eyed peas for $4.48, 418 grams of canned wild pink salmon for $7.57, 660 milliliters of strained crushed tomato puree for $1.97. The Muti tomato products and tuna that we planned to get were no longer on sale this Thursday, so we decided to try a 147 milliliter tube of tomato puree that we found on markdown for $1.90 and 1 head of living lettuce for $2.64 instead. We also got 900 grams of navy beans for $2.97, a 400 milliliter can of coconut milk for $2.47, 12 large eggs for $4.21, a 4-liter jug of whole milk for $6.11, 750 milliliters of 1% chocolate milk for $1.48, and a whole chicken for $16.59, for a total of $73.37 from our food budget. Then we got 6 regular-sized rolls of paper towels for $8.47, for a total of $9.48 with tax from our household budget. And we also got 5 1-liter bottles of extra virgin olive oil for $9.97 each, for a total of $49.85 from our sales fund, which we'll talk more about in a couple of weeks when we officially start our debt payoff series. Then we went to Safeway and got 2 400-gram blocks of cheese for $4.44 each, for a total of $8.88 from our food budget. And we also got 6 boxes of tissues for $6.49 and 12 rolls of toilet paper, also for $6.49, for a total of $14.54 with tax. So for this week's shop, we were over by 21 cents in our food budget, and we have $5.26 to roll over in our household budget. We'll settle up next Wednesday when we shop live on YouTube. Don't worry if you can't make it to the live, we'll keep the video up for at least a week. So we're moving soon, and we just wanted to show you guys our kitchen, and we'll show you guys the next kitchen as well. But we just wanted to document this kitchen while we're here because we've been here for 3 years and we've really settled in and it's really homey, so it's a really special time capsule for us and we'd love to share it with you guys. We've heard that it looks quite big in the videos, but in person it's not really that big. So we want to show you the things that we've done to make it work. Okay, so when we come into the kitchen, this is our front door right here. So the first part of our kitchen is our entryway. We have a hook system and our little hat section. Those hooks were from the dollar store. And then we have the kitchen counter and the whole kitchen. We'll just pan through the whole thing. And the kitchen counter on this side is also our entryway. This little plastic container has our essentials, and wallets would normally go here as well. So this is our compost system. We'll normally keep it here as well. Every day or so, my husband takes out the compost. The bin gives it some structure, and these are just reused. There's 2 in case I need another one. Down here we have our entryway drawer. This is where we keep, these are old tea containers, and we keep plastic bags in here. This is what I do to store these leftover bags neatly. Pull the edges up, and you want to fold it in and the other side to the middle, then flatten it out, and then now start a triangle pattern. And then you just continue the shape till you get here, and then tuck it into itself. And then voila, it becomes a little triangle, and you can stuff it in there. Okay, so we have our sunglasses here, keep our cash and random things. There used to be coins in these little containers. Then we have some tissues, a tiny mirror. This is where we keep our Sharpies. These are just extra mint containers. This is where I keep baby wipes. If our feet are dirty, we can just wipe them at the front door before coming in. We keep some small waste pouches here. Below that, we have another cupboard. This one is like the dump cupboard. I organized it. It was super organized. It was super functional. And then we moved our recycling under the sink, which is better for the flow of the kitchen. Ever since we did that, I just stuffed it all in here. We have extra plastic bags ever since we started going to Persia Foods. Oh, wow, it's really terrible. We can dig through. Basically, everything that we need is near the front. This used to be a little container with our gloves, and it was just so easy to just pick them up. This is where we keep our powdered dish detergent, which we do use daily. And then down here, we have a mix of things down here. Yep, we are very excited to get this organized in our new house. This is normally where we'll make coffee and stuff. This little coffee zone. And then this is also like becomes sometimes the messy zone. So this is not the cooking zone. The cooking zone is this counter over here. It's the size of my forearm almost. So we just have to scoot in here. And then so sometimes we'll use this little counter and then mainly that counter. So it's not very convenient for my husband. So we're very excited for our new kitchen. This is our glass container area, as well as our water bottle lid area. So what's really great about this area, I wish that they were all in here so we could show you, but basically 4 of these fit here. Just one, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's always a spot for everything. The little square will go here, the little circle in the back. And then we have small rectangles, medium rectangles, and large containers. Then we do have a large rounded rectangle that will go back here and it fits right in there. You can just whoop. And then the smaller ones here. So they'll just all stack upwards. And that's something that's really nice about this system. You could just put it in and take it out as you need it. And all the lids live on our hutch. And this right here is our towel system. We've gone through a few iterations. This one occupies a lot of our counter space, but we find it to be worthwhile. The dish drying towels go down here. The hand towels in here. And then the ones for wiping the counter here. And then the dishcloths up here. And on top of that, we have our accessories for the KitchenAid. And we have our little pen zone with our masking tape. And then we have our drawer of cutlery. Something I really like about the cutlery drawer is how we have these little plastic containers. We keep our tiny chip clips over here. All of our measuring spoons, our other measuring spoons over here. It was nicer when they all had handles. We also have the whole drawer lined, which is nice. In the new place, we will only have one drawer at this level. So it'll probably be cutlery and then cooking tools that we often use. I'm not really sure it's gonna have to change. This is everything that we use cooking tool wise. We have it all fit in here. Over time, the system has degraded. My favorite tool is this spatula because it's convenient for cooking things. And also this stainless steel potato peeler with corer. We got this for free at a giveaway at a thrift store. And this is the hutch. We got this hutch for this space. And it's not gonna fit in our new place. What I like about it is I can just open the dishwasher and pull it out and take stuff from the dishwasher to the hutch. Right now, this is almost all of our dishes. Some mugs are missing, some things are throughout the house, but it does have a place for everything. And I also use it as a drying rack. When things are a little bit wet, I will just put them here. It's not completely ideal, but it is functional for a small space. And then inside the hutch, I keep a lot of the little jars just in the back there. So we have actually a little glass container, and then we have all our little jars, and then we also have some more glass containers. These are our back stock, and then we have some little special cups. So it's kind of nice to have this storage down here. Yeah, so this is a really convenient area for our baking supplies and for our rice, and back stock of baking supplies are flour and larger bags of sugar and stuff. And yeah, it also holds our back stock of large jars. We got these on sale way before the budget challenge. So 250 milliliters and 750 milliliters. And also just random stuff, including our hand blender. It's not the most organized, but there's space for it, and there won't be space for these things like this without being organized in our new place. So it'll definitely be nice to be completely organized. We like having this area. I find it convenient, but my husband does not, as it is extremely low.
Oh yeah, we lined this hutch. This is stuff that we put on it to make it easier to clean so it's not just wood. And also we got it secondhand. When we go into our new place, we likely will not be taking these bowls. It's hard to say, like I think we're gonna cut down our collection a lot. So it'll be easier to store, manage, and utilize. A really nice part of this kitchen is the fact that the window is right above the sink. And the sink is where I do a lot of kitchen activities. So I will be looking at a wall, but I'm still excited. I'm also excited to document it all, and I'm really looking forward to the fact that this kitchen is separated from the rest of the house by a long, narrow hallway. And that's how I get to my husband. But in the new place, we will be in the same room. So that's the most exciting part. See you next week.